Jen Myers, broker with Jen Runs Real Estate and eXp Realty here, bringing you the March market update and the reality of the market right now. Interest rates. They are on the top of everybody's mind, right? This last month climbed to a little over 7%, again starting to slow buyer activity. And in the Portland area, this means that pending sales are down about 3.8%. And it just shows that we have a little ways to go in fighting inflation, because as inflation starts to ease, our interest rates will also start to ease, and we'll start to see that buyer activity start to tick up. But the real issue right now in the market isn't even so much interest rates, as our low inventory is really showing that is what we need to focus on. The listings are down about 9% in the Portland area this last month. And it's really leaving buyers in a pinch because they just don't have as many homes to choose from. Part of the reason our inventory is low is sellers are a little nervous to put their homes on the market with the interest rate fluctuating. But also it shows that we've had 14 consecutive years where not enough homes were built to ease the amount of people that were going to be coming into the market and give them options. So there's two things that are really happening with that. And it means that we are still in a seller's market. Our inventory is down to about 1.9 months in the Portland area. And to be in a buyer's market, you have to have 6 months of inventory or more. And we're nowhere near that. So sellers, if you're worried about this particular market shifting to a buyer's market, we are still a ways away from that actually happening. But then that brings us to the question of equity. With pending sales down and inventory down, what's happening with home values? Well, year over year, so from last February to this February, home prices are down right now about 2.2%. And this lines up with what we're seeing nationally as analytics have come out showing where different companies are saying our home values have dropped. But you have to look at the big picture in that, because if you look at the last 5 years, we've gained a little over 53% in equity. So a 2.2% drop is really just a drop in the bucket compared to what we've seen gain in. And if you look at the projections up to 2027, it actually looks like we're going to gain about another 15% in equity, which is what the experts are saying. So think of it this way. Right now, the average sales price in Portland is around $553,000. If you bought a house today for that average sales price and kept it up through 2027 with the projections, it means that you would gain about another $83,000 in equity in the home. That is where the real power is. You know, I was at a seminar this last week, and there were about 50 or 60 agents there, and the speaker looked at everyone and said, who has been in real estate for more than 15 years? Because those are the agents that went through the big recession, 2008, 2009. So I raise my hand and I look around the room, and maybe 4 or 5 other agents raise their hand as well. But right now our market is pivoting, and you want to seek out the people who have been through a real estate recession, a pivot in the market, because they're the ones that are going to understand what your options are and can help coach you through those, so that whatever your goal is, buying or selling, you know what your options are and you've been with someone who's already weathered the storm. Those are the people that are going to really be working to keep those transactions together for you and help you get to the finish line. So seek those people out, because there is a window right now. We've lost a little bit in value, sales are down a little bit. This is a great opportunity for sellers who have to sell something and purchase something else. What does that look like for you? Who is representing you? Thanks for tuning in. If you are looking for more real estate tips and tricks, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or if you're wanting to have that conversation about where your equity's at and what your options are for you in this pivoting market, message me. No obligation. I would be happy to chat with you about what those goals are and what that looks like for you going forward. Enjoy the rest of your March. I'll be back in April.